How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of D Square Fishing. I hope you all have been doing great and staying safe out there. I haven't seen you all in a good hot minute during all these crazy times we live in, but seriously, stay safe out there, and thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, hit that like and hit that subscribe. Now, seems like you guys like these videos where I'm sitting there doing the whole versus, I guess you want to say. So I decided to do, of course, the good old OGs Zoom right here, specifically the Zoom U-tail, ribbon tail. This is June bug color. You can pick them up at Walmart, Academy, Dick's, whatever, around $3 ish, give or take. So essentially June bug Zoom tail. So I decided, okay, OG old timers versus the new up and comers. Everybody knows about the Googan squad up in YouTube, you know what I mean? This is the Googan squad, Googan Baits. This is the 7 1/4 Mondo worm, and this color is red bug. So I try to match them up the best I can. I'm sure there is a June bug color in the Googans, but I just couldn't find them at my store that I was looking for. And these run, retail $5, $6. So it's about half off. So $3, $6. So OG, new up and comers, least expensive, more expensive. So essentially, I just wanted to kind of give my little review on these. Yes, you can't go wrong with any stick bait. You can't go wrong with using any type of ribbon tail, any type of creature plastic, pretty much any plastic bait you can catch a bass on. Specifically stick baits, they're the do nothing baits, so essentially you can cast them out there plenty of times, cast them out there, get a bird's nest, and I'm just sitting there trying to fiddle with my bird's nest and not even moving it, and a bass just comes by, boom, do nothing baits. Anybody can use them, novice to pros, kids to adults, seniors. You can't go wrong with any brand you pick. So specifically Zoom Googan Baits. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Zoom. Go ahead and take a look at it, throw that on the side. But anyway, nice coloration, very flexible, as in elastic, flexible. The action in this is great. It's through the water, specifically throw it on a Texas rig, sit there and bounce on the bottom, or you can do a couple jerks where it looks like a zigzag, and then if you cast it with some type of bullet weight on there, when it lands in the water, it just goes through the water like that with that ribbon tail action. That's great action. The coloration, good glitter in it. Let's go ahead and take a look inside so you can see some salt. Got good salt content. I don't know if you guys can see the salt coming out of there, but good salt content. Smell, this smells like rubber, actually smells like plastic. So that's one thing I do know. Specifically, let's look at the Googan Baits. If you handed somebody both on, besides, if someone's already experienced with Googan Baits, they would know this. You can't really tell much of a difference in elasticity, and all that. I mean, the feel and texture, this one's more smoother. The Zoom is a little bit more rough. But if you handed them and someone take a smell out of them, you can definitely tell a Googan Bait, because they have that, I want to say it's like a licorice / basil smelling. I mean, it's something I'd eat. And then I know I'm not doing a review on this one, but on Strike King, they have coffee flavor, which smells pretty good. But anyway, so here, let's take a look at the Googan. Googan, like I said, good elasticity, nice ribbon tail. Same thing, put it on a Texas rig, let it go through the water. I mean, it's good. I mean, this is good plastic right here as well. Take a look at the salt content. I don't know if you guys can see that. Good old salt content on that. And pretty much the salt content, when you throw it in there, faster sinkability, just right to the bottom. You can make it go faster with a bullet weight or whatnot, but pretty good salt content in these. Both of them, I'm feeling the grain. I don't know if you can see it on my fingers. Both of them got great salt content in them. But anyway, so I recommend either way. If you're, on the least expensive side, don't want to spend too much, you're a beginner bass fisherman, you got other, brands out there. You can't go wrong. Like I said, the OG, the ones that have been around for a long time, the good old Zoom, you can't go wrong, and you can catch anything with these. Same as the Googan Baits. If you want to step up, and try something more expensive, just because it's more expensive doesn't mean it's going to catch anything. And just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's not going to catch nothing. And I'm not saying as in cheap as in quality. I'm talking about price here, because you can get some amazing baits dirt cheap. And I caught plenty of baits on some discounted stuff, or not caught plenty of fish, specifically bass, on some discounted stuff. So, you know, price doesn't matter really. So specifically these two baits, I give them both thumbs up, and I highly recommend either one. Throw a Texas rig, put a bullet weight on there, very finesse fishing, you know, slow and steady, couple of jerks here, you know, it's very enticing to the bass. You know, bass are opportunistic, so, you know, see something flailing in the water and just dying down, they're just gonna come in there and just whoa. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll this footage of me catching basses on these, just as proof you can use either one. Cheap, expensive, least expensive, cheap, OG, new, just to show you can catch bass with any of these. So let's go ahead and roll that footage. And like I said, if you haven't hit that like, subscribe, thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that button. All right, everybody, I am here at my local spot. I haven't been here in a good long time. I know yesterday we had a lot of rain, but water clarity is pretty good, pretty good. But anyway, like I said in this video, I'm going to be comparing the Googan Baits. This one is a mono worm 7/1/4 with a little curly Q tail, or, you know, ribbon tail here. This one's a red bug. This one is the Zoom June bug. I was trying to match up the colors best I can. This one has a little curly Q tail. So, like I said, Googan versus Zoom, Zoom versus Googan. Once again, it ain't, I guess, who's the best or whatnot. It's just, you know, testing them out, my, you know, opinion on the two brands. In my case, any worm bait will work. I mean, it doesn't matter the price you pay, as long as you work them right, the bass are gonna bite. And, you know, but anyway, just for giggles today, Zoom versus Googan. Let's see who's gonna win. So I'm gonna start with, let's start with Zoom, since they were around first. Hit Googan, fish for a little bit, see if I can catch a fish on it, switch it up to Googan. All right, let's get to fishing. I said first I'm gonna do the Zoom. It's nice, you know, nice purple, green, bluish flake on there, the curly Q tail. It's nice, looks really nice. I'm going to Texas rig this, so let's just throw her on here. I think got like a 3/0 hook or whatever. I know I could go smaller, but that's the roundabouts I use. So Texas rig on there, boom. Like, expose the hook a little bit, nice and straight. And let's see if we can catch anything in this place. I haven't, like I said, I have not been here. Whew. Oh man, it's been a good hot minute. There's a bunch of people already here fishing. It's a high pressure pond, so if I catch anything, catch something. If I don't, I don't. It is what it is. But anyway, got a new rod, y'all. Got a Lew's Speed Stick HS1 Hypersonic. I don't know, Academy had one of those deals where it was like 20% off of rods and reels, and hey, you can't beat this for, I think it was like 29, 30 bucks. So I'm not one to spend $70, $100 on a rod and reel, but I will eventually, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm good with the El Cheapos. Don't need the most expensive gear. Okay, y'all. Got one bass. This is a little Zoom curly Q. So let's get him up here. Very nice little quality bass. Get it up here, get up here. No! I touched it. I touched it. I touched it. Fell off the hook. Got him. That's a nice little bass. Once again, caught it on the Zoom curly Q. Ribbon tail on one. Curly Q. Ribbon tail, but anyway, this one's June bug. So hey, caught a little bass. That's good. That's good. Hey, there you go. So, one for the Zoom. You can catch bass with Zoom ribbon tail. So there you go for y'all. Now let's go ahead and switch to Googan. But hey, let's let this one go. There you go. Hey, that's one right there. So that shows that you can catch one with good old Zoom. Zoom's been around forever, y'all. Once again, that's the June bug. Well, it's called a U-tail, not a ribbon tail, but 20 pack. I forgot how much I paid for these, but I got them at Walmart. I'm trying to see. Anyway, there you go, y'all. You can't complain. So let's go ahead and switch it up to the Googan Baits 7/1/4 Mondo worm here. It's pretty much, if you took both of them out, I mean, pretty close. I think if you took both of them, handed it to somebody, if they have used Googan Baits before, they know the smell. Like, that's one thing, you know, smelling the difference in them. You definitely know this one has a little more of a licorice, basil kind of smell. And these come in a shell pack, as you can see. Keeps the tail intact, gives a little, there you go. So there you go, Googan Baits. This one is red bug, has green in it. Anyway, so let's go ahead and try this one out. These hooks right here, I don't know what I have on here. I think these are the eagle claws. I don't know, I'm not feeling it, I guess. I usually use the H2O Express ones, you know, the Academy brand, or the Gamagotsos, or whatever, Gamagotchos, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so let's go ahead and rig this up, see if we can catch one with the Googan. Give it a shot, throw that right there. There you go, yo. Googan Mondo worm, 7-inch. Get him up here. All right, so there you go. There you go, y'all. Boom. Googan Squad, 7-inch Mondo worm. So between good old good old Zoom and Googan Squad, I mean, you can't beat it. Like I said, in my opinion, any type of stick bait that you want to use, you know, everybody has their own brand, I guess, brand loyalty. And like I was saying, there you go, Googan Squad, Mondo worm, with the little ribbon tail on there. And you can't beat it. Like I said, can't beat it. Let's go ahead and let this little guy go. We got a little fella. There you go. There you go. All right, there you go. All right, everybody, I hope you all liked that video. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all the views, all the comments. See if you like this little format I just did, kind of like a recap of kind of like what these baits are about, and then proving that you can catch a bass on either one of those. I mean, yes, I could have kept fishing and caught plenty of bass, but I just wanted to prove, hey, either one you choose, you at least can catch a bass with it. I mean, I could have caught host of bass, or showed host of bass, or, you know, tons of bass going on at one time action. But I just wanted, this one's more of like, you know, like I said, a little review on, you can't go wrong with, you know, cutting down on price versus, you know, going with something more expensive. I mean, in specific, you can see me just flailing these around. I mean, the action on both of these are great. So highly recommend whatever you want to spend, whatever you want to do. It's up to you, right? Just go get you something. Just go get you some fishing lures, go fishing, grab you a cheap rod, go to Walmart, get you a $10 rod, get you some cheap old hooks, about 3/0, 4/0, even smaller if you want. Get you a pack of some stick baits, boom, go out there, there you go. That's the beginner, I guess you can say, that's my beginner, I guess you can say, what I'm trying to say, beginner steps into bass fishing. Cheap, least expensive, go bass fishing, have a good time. But anyway, thank you for watching D Squared Fishing. Catch you all later on the next episode. Peace out, stay safe out there.